What's going on, everyone? Cyclops with Paramount Cyclops here. And it's a good thing we don't run banks like the media runs themselves. You remember when we went from there is no fraud to there's no evidence of fraud to now there's not enough fraud to overturn the election, or there's no evidence of widespread fraud, or there's not enough evidence no evidence of fraud that would change the election outcome. Now we have moved from the realm of there's no fraud to there's no evidence of fraud to, well, there's not enough evidence that enough fraud happened that it would change the election. Okay, so I start a bank. You come in, and I tell you, well, money does mysteriously somehow disappear from our customers' accounts sometimes. But it's not widespread. It's not widespread enough to close the bank. It just happens every once in a while. Would you deposit money in your bank? Why are you letting your vote be like this? Why? Don't we investigate if a crime had happened? You walk into the police department and you say, hey, I got robbed. Do the cops look at you and say, was it just you? Just you. Nobody else was with you? So it was just you. Okay. Well, it's not widespread and lots of people aren't affected by it. So, we're not going to investigate it. It's not enough people. It's not widespread enough. What? Now imagine you go to the police department and you just got robbed. You're the only person who knows that you got robbed. You walk in and you want an investigation, and the cop says, well, there's no evidence you got robbed. And they say, well, but I got a cell phone video right here. Oh, okay. Well, there's not enough evidence to change my night because I just don't feel like investigating, and it doesn't change his night or their night, so we're not going to investigate. I mean, come on. If there's something going on, we investigate, right? So basically, Bill Barr, we're going to go to the BBC one. You can find it everywhere. Really, you can. It's literally everywhere. Where'd my BBC one go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So basically, Bill Barr had pretty much said, where was it? The largest claim would have been the one that, right here, the largest claim would have been the ones that the machines, the Dominion voting machines, would have switched the votes. He said that was the one that would have been the most vote switching. I don't even know the words for it. That would have been the one that would have affected the vote the most. But here's something. This paragraph right here. This one. There's a growing tendency to use the criminal justice system as a sort of default fix-all, and people don't like something. They want the Department of Justice to come in and investigate. No. If there is evidence of a crime, if there's evidence of something going on, then people want you to investigate. That's what you do. He also told the AP, he also told the AP, the Associated Press, that he had appointed a veteran prosecutor to continue investigating the origins of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's probe into alleged election meddling. The Mueller probe. Russia collusion. Are we ever going to hear the end of that one? No, probably not. I'll be 80 years old on my deathbed watching the news and there it'll come up. Russian collusion, the Mueller probe. Oh my gosh. Yes. There's a growing tendency to think that the Department of Justice should investigate things when people say that there's a crime. We don't think it's a fix-all, and it's not when you don't like something. If there's fraud, which evidently you yourself are saying that there's fraud because you've changed your story from there is no fraud to there's no evidence of fraud to now there's just not enough fraud to change the election. There's just the average amount of fraud. You're just going to lose the average amount of money in your bank account should you put your money into a bank account at my bank. Just the average amount. It won't be widespread. We'll just it mysteriously just disappears a little bit here and there. It's not widespread. Not enough to close the bank. Don't worry about it. What? If there's one case, we investigate it. It's your vote. Take this logic and apply it to just about anything else. Take your car to a mechanic. Well, it's not widespread, but sometimes we charge people and we don't fix their stuff. But it's not widespread. It's really not widespread. Okay. I love you guys. This is our vote. I mean, this is what sets us apart. This is what makes us American. This is what lets our voice be heard. If we can't be heard here and we let things like this slip by the wayside, what's next? What else are we going to say? There's not enough. It's not widespread enough. There's not enough of this insert whatever it is to affect us, so we're not going to investigate. This is our vote. I don't know. I love you guys, and I hope your day is going fantastic. I will see you on the next one.